Is creativity acquired or God gifted? Ask yourself this question. Take your time. Now, if you believe that it's actually God gifted, then you've been living a lie. Allow me to open your eyes, because you now have a situation. Just because they were born with creativity, how many times have you confessed to someone that they were special? Or how many times have you felt that you did not have a clear vision for yourself just because your belief for lack of creativity was your condition? Let's really have a talk on this for a while. You see, to creativity, it's our own minds that give rise. I need you in a way to change your perspective today, and here's why. To induce creativity, all we need is imagination. It's a common brain activity that we may have all done many times. Imagination is visualizing that which is out of experience and out of plan, and fantasizing that which may or may not have ever happened. To perform imagination, all we need is a highly active subconscious mind only, which is a consequence of a stress-free environment and not a stressful environment, which to your mind is not homely. Look closely. How you're gonna deal with these environments depends on you solely. The academic pressure that are put on kids in schools and colleges is that one example of potential stress, where they are being taught that getting graduated with a degree is the only measure of success. The societal pressure that are put on adults who are forced to do what are known to be gender roles. Now, why do these people need to get out of their stress? Let me explain with all my heart and soul. If you have what it takes to find that stress-free environment, you wouldn't be able to only find that highly active subconscious mind, you would also be able to work that connection, that bridge towards your conscious mind. And imagination, that happens to be your source of your ideas, your thoughts, notions and perceptions, you now see it as a work of creativity station. You see, creativity doesn't have to perform magic in the very first of attempts, because it itself is also about living with the uncertainty of events. Creativity doesn't have to promise you a Nobel Prize award, because it itself is a reward that helps you ease the simple and real life situations. So here's how I'm gonna put forward my definition. Creativity is the idea of connecting the dots, identifying the path, and finding the purpose and presenting that to the world. Who knows, your one idea or your one thought could be in the form of an entertainment or an ideal message to a speech or a solution to a problem. I mean, think about it. Thomas Alva Edison was not gifted, but he did invent the light bulb. Beethoven was not gifted, but he did change the history of classical music. Alexander Graham Bell was not gifted, but he did invent the telephone, which happens to be the origin of the technology we are surrounded with today. These great people moved out of the stressful situations, explored the problems and figured out the everlasting solutions. Oh wait, you think you're late because chances have gone down? Let me give a few more to support your case. J.K. Rowling was on a train journey from Manchester to King's Cross Station, and the idea of this boy named Harry Potter came up to her mind. Guess what? 5 years later, the book Harry Potter went on to become the best-selling book series of all time. Michael Jackson was driving his car, and indirectly he formed a bass line in his head for this soundtrack called Billie Jean. Guess what? Thriller went on to become the best-selling album of all time. Leonardo da Vinci, he used applied sciences, optical illusions and various fields of study onto this one form of painting. Guess what? The painting of Mona Lisa still stands to be the best painting of all time. Now, what's common between us and those people is that we were given with not the gift of creativity, but the ability of imagination. And now what's different between us and those people is that they unwrapped their ability and they put execution, while we didn't. So is creativity acquired or God gifted? I leave you again with this question. I hope you have an amazing and stress-free day. Peace. Okay. Hi. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. This was my first attempt, and also come here. Thanks to this guy Muhammad Abdullah. He is a junior from college, and he is one example of creativity. Check his Instagram right here and follow him up, because you will be mesmerized with his photography. Peace. Right.